let's say there's stars. Here's the Milky Way behind her. Here's a planet. And here's her Milky Way tits shooting into her eyes, blinding her. Okay. So, here's her pussy. Oh, what a nice pussy. And let's say you go to lick that pussy. Oh, that is a good pussy, huh? So, I've learned that just your tongue doesn't do much. You have to get your bottom lip and you have to smear it. Let's say this is her clit. And you have to smear it on the underside of her clit like that. To give her those moans she needs and rightly deserves. Sure, you could use the top lip, but it's like the overhang of a roof. The fucking juices are just going to flow over the roof corner, into the gutter, down into the flowing gutters, into the yard. What a waste. Unless you have one of those reservoirs that recycles the water. Anywho. So you use the bottom lip. Plus, it's a sexy thing. She could be looking at you. And when you do that, here's her clit. And it's like you're rising and making a sexy face to her. Watch me as I demonstrate this. You see that? And then the lips snaps back up. Oh, sexy, and she loves it. So, this is her pussy. But then, you have to use a finger in it. Okay? You lick her clit. You do whatever you gotta do, mister. You go by her reactions. You just zone out. You don't think about any TV shows, any fancy sports, ESPN's, any Colin Farrell movies. You don't think about any of that stuff, honey. And you just touch that pussy hole. And maybe... Oh, wait, I have an idea. Let's say... Oh, yeah, look at that. Okay, I'm cutting... I would never do this to a girl's vagina, obviously, unless I was Jeffrey Dahmer. So, I'm cutting this top part of her pussy, right? Because I want to... Because I want to accentuate and potentize the effect of my vaginal story here. So, let's say she's not a regular girl. Let's say she has hanging curtains of beef, okay? And the cardboard, it demonstrates this pretty well, actually. Let's say these are her roast beef lips. Not a lot, but enough. And you could even touch those lips like that. You can pull them and tug on them. But watch out. If you tug too hard, if they're pierced like one of those creepy weirdo girls in bondage, you might just pull off one of her roast beef slivers. And you don't want that, do you? That's a trip to the emergency room. So anyways, rip off her other pussy lip. We don't need that right now. Forget I even brought it up. So... here's the bottom of her pussy. Because obviously, the cum, if she squirts, will come out the top. But let's say all the leftovers are going to come out this bottom, right? It only makes sense. Water sinks, silly head. Just like my penis. Whenever I pull it out, it may be lifting up, but gravity from such force is going to just drop it down to the floor, maybe even crack a tile or something, because I'm big. So anyways, here's her pussy, right? So you finger her, you use your little dildo toy or whatever, she's moaning. Oh, let's say she opens her eyes. Okay? Let's say she opens her eyes because you're fucking her so good with this vibrator toy. Maybe she feels like she's watching Star Wars all over again and you're R2-D2 diving head first. You never know. Maybe she's Jabba the Hutt or something and she could fit that little droid. But anyways, her eyes are opened. Here's one eye, okay? It's looking up. Here's the other eye. It's looking down. Is she on drugs? Who knows? Most of the time it's easy to fuck some girl's pussy like this as she is on drugs, because those are the easy kind of girls. I personally like my ladies respectable, but, you know, okay, she's zoned out. Maybe she's just crossing her eyes like this. Because it's so good. That's the kind of lady I want. And she's moaning, but let's just say she's a dumb, coked out, druggy bitch, okay? And that's why she looks so dumb, okay? So she's dumb with cum and young and full of cum. So here's her pussy, using the vibrator, and then I decide to use my finger. Well, you gotta keep your finger in there, Sonny, okay? You gotta keep that finger in there, and you gotta keep doing your job. And you gotta keep licking. Let me get a different angle here for you. Alright, hey, hold on here. Damn it. Let's call her Flo, okay? A waitress that some scumbag picked up from the restaurant or something. She's an easy lay. She fucks everybody. So you're touching on her pussy, right? Oh, Flo. Oh, I'm trying to make you flow. And what you do is you dig 2 fingers in there deep, yeah? And you curl them inside of her. And you try to feel on her wall. You look at her reaction. Your finger in her pussy's so good, right? Oh, yeah, Flo. Oh, yeah. And you know you're doing the job right. And then she starts squirting. That's right, honey. There's more where that came from. And you stick your fingers in deep. Yeah. We got a squirter, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. And, oh yeah. And you sop some of that up. Yeah. You sop some of that up with your own beard and your own sponge, and you tell her that you love every last drop of her, because her dew is meant specially for you. It's Mountain Dew. You know those mountains I drew? She has Mountain Dew and she leaked it for you, and only you.